Ryan Gosling's The Fall Guy sacrifices plain logic for explosive action that can never justify its 81% critics rating. After the earth-shattering success of Barbie, fans expected Ryan Gosling to deliver a summer blockbuster with The Fall Guy. Sadly, Gosling's energy seemed to fail in driving the audience to the theaters, as it turned out to be a massive box office flop. It must be noted that despite the poor box office results, the David Leitch brainchild did critically very well. Several critics claimed that the film was entertaining and was a solid one-time watch. However, some fans don't share similar sentiments on Reddit after completing The Fall Guy. Everyone knows that cinema is subjective and a particular movie does not need to be appreciated by all. But The Fall Guy defies even the simplest of logic for its mindless action, which does not justify its ratings. Ryan Gosling's The Fall Guy is accused of leaving logic far away from it. David Leitch has given some fan-favorite action entertainers previously, like John Wick, Deadpool 2, and Bullet Train. When he collaborated with the Barbenheimer stars Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt, everyone expected a box office banger. Although The Fall Guy failed commercially, it had a positive word of mouth and even scored an impressive 81% critics rating on Rotten Tomatoes. David Leitch has given some fan-favorite action entertainers previously, like John Wick, Deadpool 2, and Bullet Train. When he collaborated with the Barbenheimer stars Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt, everyone expected a box office banger. Although The Fall Guy failed commercially, it had a positive word of mouth and even scored an impressive 81% critics rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Even another renowned Canadian, Ryan Reynolds, praised Gosling's latest. But a Redditor, Erring Herd, has claimed that the film defies plain logic to infuse loads of action in the plot. The whole plan relies on framing a person that wasn't even in the country at the time the murder happened, and he has multiple witnesses and flight records to prove it. The Fall Guy featured how Ryan Gosling's stuntman Colt tries to help his ex-girlfriend, played by Blunt, to complete her directorial debut. Sadly, things go wrong as Colt Seavers gets mixed up in a massive conspiracy involving Aaron Taylor Johnson's action superstar Tom Ryder. Some fans may argue that certain action flicks are only to be watched for entertainment. Godzilla x Kong: A New Empire also proves how mindless flicks can be a huge box office draw. But The Fall Guy's case is a little different, as World of Real criticized that Leitch's overload of high-octane pieces can make some viewers feel pummeled by the film's relentless nature. Is Ryan Gosling pushing for Barbie 2 to get his next box office success? Although it is up to the audience how they want to judge The Fall Guy, it looks like Ryan Gosling is trying hard to get his new box office hit. His Barbie, alongside Margot Robbie, shattered numerous records by earning over $1 billion and getting him an Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actor. After The Fall Guy's disastrous response and his exit from Blumhouse's Wolfman, it was reported by Lifestyle that Ryan Gosling is trying hard to get a Barbie sequel or a Ken spin-off as soon as possible. The reports also added that the uncertainty around the planned Oceans prequel starring him and Margot Robbie has made clear that Barbie the 2nd of May be his only savior now. Earlier this year, it was reported by Screen Rant that Margot Robbie's Oceans prequel is still in the development phase. Given that it was announced in mid-2022, it can be sensed that we may have to wait more before the project is released. While these updates should be taken with a grain of salt until official reports arrive, it will be exciting to see if we get a new Barbie project with Ryan Gosling soon. The Fall Guy can be rented on Apple TV+, while Barbie can be streamed on Max.